Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Steve Natto. I want to thank you guys all for stopping by the channel, and be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all of the new sneakers I pick up for the channel here. As you can see, for today, we have the brand new Kobe 5 Protro Big Stage / Parade, taking elements from two different sneakers that Kobe wore back in 2010, both the Big Stage Kobe 5 and the Parade Kobe 5. And this sneaker, as you can see, combines both of them, a little bit different between the right shoe and the left shoe. We'll take a full dive into what the differences are, take a look at the materials on the sneaker, and totally break it down. This sneaker just released a couple days ago on August 23rd for a retail price of $180, released in extremely limited fashion, and is one of the first Kobe's to have released since his passing earlier this year. I really wanted to pick these up. I was thankful enough to be able to grab them. Nike has made this shoe and the remainder of the Kobe's dropping this week really limited from what I can tell, and I just hope that Nike keeps making more Kobe product in the future for all of the fans out there. We just want more and more product from Nike there around the Kobe line, so hopefully we see more. But nonetheless, I was really excited. I wanted to get this video up as soon as possible for you guys to check out because this is such an awesome sneaker, and there's so much to talk about here. So I want to start diving in. We'll take a look at it. Like I said, just dropped, was really limited. It came out on August 23rd, and I do have it in hand. So we'll take a full deep dive, take a look at the sneaker both up close and on feet. So let's go. Let's start getting into the Kobe 5 Protro Big Stage. And here we are up close with the sneakers. So of course, before we dive into the shoes, I do want to show you the box. The tag is actually a little interesting here. We see Kobe 5 Protro 1/2 in white metallic gold and black. That retail price is $180, like I mentioned. It's an all black box, similar to the other Kobe Protros that we have seen earlier this year and last year. On the top of the box, we have the Kobe signature and the logo on top. But then onto the sneakers, we can see the left sneaker is a little bit different than the right sneaker. So I'm actually going to spread them out and show you some of the differences from a bit further away first, and then we'll take a closer look at the shoe. So here we are with both lateral sides facing the camera here, so you can see this is the left sneaker, of course, and then the right sneaker. So this one, it looks all white and gold, but it actually does have the patterns printed on top, also just in white. So from far away, it looks a little plain, but as you get a little bit closer, you see a lot of the details included on there. And then of course, the left sneaker has all of those details, and you can see, you know, from really far away, it looks really cool. So now I'm gonna get them changed out to the medial side, and we'll compare those. So now for the medial side, as you could guess, they are flip-flopped and mismatched again. So same exact thing on now the right sneaker over here. We have the pattern, and then the left sneaker, the pattern is also there, but just in white on top of the white. So it's a little hard to see from far away, but you get the idea. So now we'll take a deeper dive into the sneakers a little bit up close. What might help to take a look at first is from the front view of the sneaker, so you can see where the toe box is split in terms of the design. So you can see the right side of either sneaker, even though it's both the right and the left. The right side is the one with the design, and then the left side is the one that is, you know, painted all white. It splits the numbers up top here, so 252 and 07, and then you can see the tongues, the laces are all mismatched, and then the tops of the tongue as well. The only thing consistent is that gold color for the logo up top there, and then even the inner liner is white and black, but then the gold around the ankle stays the same. So it gets even a little confusing trying to talk about it, but hopefully this video will give you guys a clear look at what I'm talking about. It's just really cool to see the differences, and does combine the two elements of the two sneakers that I showed before previously, the Big Stage and the Parade Kobe 5s. So now if we move back to the lateral side on the sneaker with the designs visible here, we can see, of course, that gold swoosh with the fly wire right in the middle, and then all the crazy patterns and designs, the numbers, everything going on with the upper. It looks really cool. There's so much going on. And then as we move to the midsole and outsole, of course, we still have the little hit right there down towards the bottom, the black for the midsole, the kind of clear translucent outsole, and then moving to the gold on the back with the heel cup, of course the Kobe signature back there as well. So now we'll take a look at the other sneaker. As for this one now, you can see that the pattern as we move up close is still there. Like I mentioned, it's just all kind of in white printed on top, so it's a little bit harder to see until you get up close. But then from far away, this sneaker really just looks white and gold. You can see even the midsole is white here, and then that translucent white, you know, outsole, got the Nike Zoom in the back. is just a little bit different, kind of mirrored from the other sneaker and flipped around a little bit. You have the black laces to accent the white here, whereas the white laces accent the black on the other sneaker. Same thing with the inner liners that I mentioned, and then of course the gold going around back. Now to the back heel, of course, the classic Kobe 5 Protro look with the signature right there in gold with the gold heel cup. We have the 5 dots right above it, and then all the rest of the gold moving all the way up. And then the split design is consistent here again, where it's black on the left, and then white on the right. And then you can get a look at that outsole as well. You can see the opposite side of the inner liner with the black behind the tongue, the white behind the tongue for either sneaker. So again, just flip-flopped and mismatched a little bit. Now taking a closer look at the medial side, we can see a little bit of the outsole peeking around. Again, that black midsole with the design here. Moving to the other sneaker, you then see the white midsole. Same thing with the outsole, a little bit of the gold peeking through. And then to the carbon fiber plate, which is underneath, going kind of around to the outsole and then moving finally to the outsole. So we'll continue taking a full look now. Next up, moving overhead, I've gotten the shoes loosened up a little bit, but you can see, from the upper, looking down at, the toe box there, and then moving all the way across and down inside the sneaker. Again, we have the black inner liner, white inner liner. And then for the insole on the left sneaker, we have the black, gold, and white, and the 2 printed there, and then we have the 4, which is a little bit harder to see because it's mostly white inside there, but you can see the outline of it. And then, some more patterns, designs, and everything continuing on the rest of the insole. They went full out with these details here, making it really, really nice. One last thing to take a look at here is the size tag on the sneaker. So it is a little difficult to see on the Kobe 5 Protro silhouette here, but I'll try and get you guys a shot. There we have it for most of the numbers and information for you guys on the Big Stage Kobe 5 Protro. And lastly here is the outsole. Again, we have the white, the gold, the black, the carbon fiber, the Kobe logo in the back. It's even sparkling there a little bit in that gold. All of the traction going throughout and the little gold plate up towards the top. Classic, clean, simple look here for the outsole on the Kobe 5 Protro. And now there we have it for taking an up-close look at the sneakers. So now it's time to get them laced up, and I will show you guys what they look like on feet. And now there we have it for the Kobe 5 Protro Big Stage on feet. So I like them a lot. I thought they looked really good on feet. I'm a big fan of the Kobe 5 Protro specifically. I have reviewed a few of those as well as the Kobe 4 Protro, and I think the 5 is very, very wearable. I will say though, when comparing just the lateral side, the outer side of the right sneaker compared to the left sneaker, I think the right one looks a bit more like a performance basketball shoe, where the left one, with all the designs and a bit more color to it, looks a bit more casual. I think you could wear this one, in more of a casual setting, whereas this one looks a bit more like an on-court sneaker. Obviously, they are one pair together, so you're stuck with each one, and it just kind of depends on how people look at the shoes when they see them, with whatever design they might see first. But something I wanted to point out, I think I like the left sneaker a little bit better with all the designs on the lateral side opposed to the right one, but still really cool. I love the concept and design, and obviously paying homage back to Kobe in 2010 and just Kobe in general. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I really hope that Nike keeps putting out more and more models of the sneakers. This week, for whatever reason, is a huge week where they are pumping out so much stuff Kobe related, a bunch more sneakers. I'm going to do my best to get what I can, but like I've been saying, these are just very, very limited and hard to get at retail. So I'll do my best, but let me know in the comments down below if you guys get any or which pair you guys like the best from this week. But nonetheless, for the shoe, for the Kobe 5 Protro, it's a very, very nice one, a very nice silhouette. It's actually very comfortable right out of the box and definitely gets more comfortable over time with wear. I would say it does fit true to size, maybe if anything a little snug, but definitely good for the on-court performance. I do like it a little bit more snug, wearing it on court. In terms of sizing though, like I said, true to size should definitely be fine. Aside from that, I think it looks good with shorts. I think it looks good with pants. Like I mentioned earlier, the Kobe 5 Protro specifically is a very, very wearable sneaker. Aside from that, if you guys like the white, gold, and black, this is definitely a shoe that, might appeal to you. I really don't think there's much wrong with it here. I think it's really nice and was honestly just very happy to see another Kobe 5 Protro release. Like I said, hopefully we get more models and colorways from Nike down in the future. But for my final rating and opinion on this sneaker right here, the only things I have bad to say about it are that it was just so limited. I hope we get more models in the future and more production to kind of help the fans out and get them the sneakers that they want. But my final rating and opinion, I am going to go a 9.5 out of 10. I like this sneaker a lot. I think it looked really good on feet and really checks all the boxes for me, so it definitely checks out. But again, leave those comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Be sure to hit that subscribe button as well. I really appreciate you guys stopping by and checking out the video. And I will catch you guys again real soon on the next video.